Right, again. Well, it's about playing sweet nothings. I was saying last time that this whole business about music and about knowing your instrument, and that a good way is just to take up your instrument and do what I call fool around with it, right? And not necessarily to think that every time you go to play your instrument or practice your instrument that you got to be rocking with it, right? That is nice sometimes just to be peaceful and quiet and meditative with your instrument. And this calms your soul, and as well as connects you to your instrument, so you get to know where on it are all of the notes that you want to play when you begin to hear them. So what I'm going to do here is cut out all the verbiage and just fool around with a couple of instruments here. As a sort of a suggestion for what you can do with your particular instrument, right? So of course I have the little 4-string here, which I cannot play very well, which I just use essentially for your demonstrate for you. But again, we were talking about the modes, right? You remember we have the G scale, yeah? Have the G scale. Now you can build a modal scale off of any of these notes. Well, the G scale has 7 notes. The G is the first one. So there are 6 other notes, and you can build a modal scale off of each one of these notes. And each of these modal scales will have a different tonality, a different feel, a different color, which you can use. You can use these modal scales in your improvising. And you know, as you begin to improvise, you can go from one modal scale to the next, and so forth. And just by using strictly your G scale notes, you can really, you know, have a wide sounding improvisation. So if we took the first note of the scale, well, which is G, and we took the second note of the scale, which would be A, you see the modal scale built on A would be A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Well, I beg your pardon, I should have gone up to the A. Let's do it again. We have some time. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A. Da 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 down. Now we could build a modal scale now on the next note, which would be B, and we would have B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. Da 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 da. We could build one on C, right? C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. each one of these, how different they sound, right? All right, so you could go again. After C, you could find yourself with D. And it would be, call the notes. Call the notes. I'm going to play them, you call them. Yeah? You see how each one of them has a different nuance? But they're all using the same notes. You know, there's a reason why they're all sung differently. But it's a little bit technical, and to sit down here and try to explain it, I don't think would be a very useful exercise. But you know what I could do? Beg your pardon. What I could do, I could find this information and put it in the sidebar note, if you think it would be useful. I've said already, you know, in this particular series, I'm just going along very slowly, very easily, and I don't want to be putting sidebar notes and, you know, kind of weighing down the whole thing. But maybe if you wish, I could put in an explanation in the sidebar notes of why these scales sung differently. You know, essentially this is what it is. In the G major scale, there is a semitone between the 4th and the 5th note, and between the 7th and the octave. So that when those semitones fall in different orders in the modal scale, that is what causes the modal scale to sound differently, because the appearance of the semitones come in different positions, you see. Anyhow, let us play some sweet nothings. Pick up your instrument. You understand? So much for the guitar. Here we go. Just plain sweet nothings coming out of your soul. Time is up, gone.